the river that flowed backward. The morning sun shimmered on the forest river, painting golden ripples across the surface. The tall pine trees leaned over the water, whispering secrets to the wind. Beneath them, a young otter named Ollie floated lazily on his back, his paws behind his head, watching clouds drift by. Ollie loved the water, but he didn't love hard work. Upstream, older otters darted and dove like arrows. They caught fish in one smooth swoop, leaping so high that the sunlight flashed off their wet fur. Wow, Ollie sighed, watching them. One day, I'll swim like that. But not today. Today's for relaxing. He closed his eyes and let the river carry him. The current was gentle at first, but soon it began to tug faster. When Ollie opened his eyes again, the world looked different. The tall pine trees were gone, replaced by marshy bushes and muddy banks. "Oh no," he gasped. "The current carried me downstream." With a huff, he paddled back toward home, but swimming against the current was tough. The water pressed against him, stronger than he remembered. By the time he reached his favorite rock, he was panting. "This river's unfair," Ollie muttered. Just then, a gentle voice spoke. "Ah, that's the way of rivers, young otter." It was Tao, the old turtle, who always seemed to know everything. His shell was covered in moss, and his eyes were kind but sharp. "What do you mean?" Ollie asked. Tao floated beside him. "A river never stops moving. If you don't keep swimming forward, it carries you back. Learning works the same way. Stop trying, and you lose what you've learned." Ollie frowned. "So if I stop swimming, or stop learning, I go backward?" Tao nodded. "Exactly. You can float and dream all you want, but if you want to reach the waterfall at the top, you must paddle every day." Slowly but steadily, Ollie thought about that as Tao drifted away. He didn't want to be the otter who always ended up downstream. He wanted to be strong, fast, and fearless. The next morning, Ollie got up early. The forest was still quiet, except for the splash of trout and the chatter of kingfishers. He took a deep breath and began to swim. At first, it was easy. Then the current grew stronger, and his arms burned. He wanted to stop, but Tao's words echoed in his head. "If you don't advance, you will be driven back." So Ollie kept going. One stroke, then another. Every day, he practiced. Some days, the current was too strong. Some days, he felt slow and clumsy. Sometimes, he even thought of giving up. But whenever he looked downstream, he remembered how far he'd come. He learned new tricks, how to dive deep and rise with speed, how to twist through reeds, and how to catch a fish mid-jump. Slowly, he began to feel the water becoming his friend instead of his enemy. One day, as Ollie practiced near the rapids, a small otter pup named Pip called out, "Ollie! The current's too strong. I can't swim forward." Ollie dove toward him. "Don't stop paddling," he shouted. "Keep your body straight and push against the current." "You can do it," Pip tried, trembling with effort. Slowly, with Ollie swimming beside him, he made it to the calmer water. "You did it," Ollie cheered. Ollie grinned. "I used to float all day and let the river push me wherever it wanted. Then Tao taught me that learning is like swimming upstream. If you stop, you get pulled back. So now I just keep going, no matter how hard it gets." Pip smiled shyly. "Will you teach me?" "Of course," said Ollie. "We'll both keep swimming forward, together." From that day on, Ollie and Pip practiced every morning. Sometimes the current was strong, sometimes it was calm, but they never stopped moving forward. Tao often watched them from a nearby rock, smiling quietly to himself. As the sun dipped behind the trees, Ollie felt proud, not just because he was strong, but because he understood something important. The river never stops flowing, and neither should we.